My back loves this. Sean bought the shortest tables he could find just to wind me up. Look how low it is. So this is called improvisation. We are doing a lot at the distillery today, and I'm doing our first ever bottling. However, because we haven't yet got our mixing vessel fully operational, Sean is distilling on the hybrid, whilst he is using the wash still to heat the water to mix with the molasses, using the impeller on the back of it. So he's gravity feeding, literally just tipping in molasses from this IBC in here. Delicious. It is delicious, actually. It's really rich, star anise, licorice, walnuts, very sticky and very delicious. So the molasses is going in there now, mixing with hot water, impeller mixing around. He's also got the pump circulating it, so it's going round and round and round, making sure it's properly mixed through. Then we're gonna add some cold water, get it to the right temperature so that we can pitch our yeast, and then we're gonna transfer it over to one of the fermentation tanks over there. That's called improvisation. In the meantime, as I said, Sean's distilling over here, and I am in here, setting up our first ever bottling run. So, in our bottling room, I should turn the lights on really. There we go. So in the bottling room, we have our first ever blend of clear drop. We have our clear drop bottles ready to go. They're all hiding in here. I have a way of cleaning the bottles. I'm then going to put the cleaned bottles up here. I'm going to fill them using this funny device here. And then we're going to put the corks on the top. We're going to put our labels over the top, our watch straps to keep the cork in. And then I need to put them in boxes and put them on pallets ready to go. All getting ready for the launch, which is in less than 10 days. Right then, here we go. I am officially filling the first ever clear drop bottles. Exciting, and it's quite apt that it's me that's doing it. Three days later, I have completed about 20 bottles. So I'm just going to put some corks on the top of them now. It's not exactly hard labour, but it's very manual. I'm very pleased with the blend though. Actually, now's a good time for me to tell you about the blend. In here we have both molasses-based rum, we have sugarcane syrup-based rum, we have distilled on our wash still, our hybrid still, and our double retort, and we have fermented with 3 different yeast strains and played around with the use of low wines and high wines from different marks as well. So we've got 4 different marks at the moment. Essentially that's 4 different styles of rum that we've distilled and blended them all together at a specific ratio that I've come up with. The majority of it is through the column, a nice delicate light style rum. I think the type of rum that makes the majority of this up, it's got a subtle vanilla note to it, but it reminds me of like a little candy sweet that's, it's going to sound bad, but like a little fake cigarette. I remember as a child you could get a fake like candy bar cigarette, and it's just like that. The next largest component in the blend for me is really heavy berries. Loads of blackcurrant, blueberry, a bit of raspberry. The other 2 marks are off the double retort still, and we get a lot more aromatic notes coming off of those, in particular pineapple, apple, a bit of walnut as well, quite a little nuttiness. Yeah, blended all together. We have a very soft, delicate rum called Clear Drop. We're done. I am putting the watch strap over the cork to hold it in. That is our way of making sure it's tamper-proof, because that bit of label would be ruined or broken if someone was to open it and put something else inside. I'm the last person that should be responsible for this. My back loves this. Sean bought the shortest tables he could find just to wind me up. Look how low it is. I think I've nearly done. There's about 100 bottles there. Whilst I've been doing that, Sean's out here. He's currently up a ladder. He's pitched some yeast in, and now he's pumping in another 3,000 litres of molasses mixed with hot water. This is the first time we've actually fermented in one of our own IBCs. Let's have a little look. Health and safety, eat your heart out. So this is Sean filling the IBC, and that's what all the froth is on the top. But you think it's already started fermenting, do you?
Oh yeah, it started fermenting.
It smells delicious.
Right.
How much more are you going to fill it?
See that temperature probe? Yeah. I think a few inches over that is 6,000 litres, so
6,000 litres.
Yeah.
Shouldn't really be telling you this, but we've got a magic ingredient that we're going to add into this. It's all natural, but it looks horrendous. So we're going to mix that with our fermentation that's already happened, and then we're going to put it in the double retort still to run it on Monday. So it's got a weekend to just sit in there. I'm hoping that's just going to amplify some of the esters that we've got going on in our sugarcane juice wash that goes through the double retort using our wild yeast as well. So this should produce something that's really full flavoured and hopefully complex as well. Let's go get the magic juice. Not my finest driving. Secret special ingredient. What you can see in there, my friends, is bacteria eating on the residual sugars that are left over in the dunder. Sean has just tested the gravity, so we know the bricks, we know how much sugar is in there, and that will give us a read to let us know how much fermentation has happened and how much alcohol is inside it by the time the yeast has eaten all the sugar, because the gravity will change. And now I've got to climb the ladder and put this back in the top so we don't waste any. Sean thinks this one's going to go wild, going to go nuts. Very nice. Don't drop the camera in the 6,000 litre fermentation tank. So that is a lot of potential rum. Oh my word, that is the dullest job I've ever done. Actually, that's not true, because I used to take plastic bits off of roof guttering in a midnight shift when I was 16 years old, I think. But that is one of the dullest jobs I've ever done. Everything has a duty stamp on it. Thank you, HMRC, for providing us with those. And they are filled precisely to 700 millilitres. Job done. I've sent Sean home because it's late and he's been here since about 8 a.m. So we will be launching very soon, 22nd of May. Then we will be available to purchase these bottles I've been doing right here. So thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.